Two.
That's a rough one. Cool Matt anyway going in. Low health. Gonna go ahead and use that ultimate to try to get his mech back, but Dante finishes him before the ult does. Meanwhile, San Francisco still hasn't taken much more here, but maybe they might. Well, they can't grind it out. I don't know. Dante got Muma. This has been such a crazy back and forth fight, but Houston holding on. San Francisco's got the ult advantage, but now Linkster comes in with the attack visor. Can't kill off Nevix, and it looks like Shock is still going to keep grinding here.
Yeah, they've got body clockwork and cooldown.
There it
still. There's a pulse bomb, but it doesn't find a target.
Oh, I thought that one was gonna stick, but it kind of landed at the Diva's feet instead. Nomi says, okay, that's about enough of that. A little bit more time on the control meter here, clockwork down, and finally it looks like that's gonna be point A. What an insane brouhaha to start things off.
Yeah, a struggle for sure, but the San Francisco...
They're gonna have the Valkyrie pretty soon for Moth as well. Oh, there's the counter sniper. Linkster finds one on a Baby Bay. Moth right there to res him. But still, like we mentioned, that's gonna be something that Baby Bay is gonna need to be watching out for here. Clockwork down. Dante melees him. Cool Matt out of the mech. For the moment, San Francisco with some real momentum coming out of this now. They're gonna try to use the Valkyrie to overrun the point here. Muma in the back getting a bit low while Primal raging, and Houston can't even touch the point. Aggressive to give him that early. Waits for Houston to re-engage. Nomi still with that Primal rage. And he's gonna use it to zone Linkster out. Linkster pushed all the way back. Gotta worry about what's happening on the payload though. Houston moving forward. Baby Bay and Moth down. They've got the numbers advantage here, and I don't know, man. That defense, once the nano boost went out to Nomi, started looking a bit awkward for Shock, and Houston capitalizing.
I mean, they had to use the nano boost on Nomi because otherwise they were going to be in a 5 versus 6 on the defense because they had already had Dante knocked out of the fight. So unless they were just going to give it up, that was not going to be an option for them to hold.
DPS out on the side. Nomi with the nano boost. Baby Bay with the tack visor. They killed the clockwork already, but he's gonna rocket himself in the corner. Nomi waiting out that biotic field, doesn't want to go in onto that quite early, I would imagine. And Houston still trying to grind this out. Goodbye, Nomi.
Barely dying, self-destruct from Nevix on the high ground, but he is taken out on the descent to the point.
Muma's still up, rather. So they've got the tanks in there. Cool Matt, no, he's down now. Overtime, they gotta stay on it. Muma back down to the point right now. They've got 2 ticks. Sleep dart onto the Winston. Now Nomi zoning Linkster out the back. Doesn't have a support while Muma's there. He's just taking a nap. That's the problem. Rockets with the kill onto Dante though, and now overtime gonna start to tick away fast. But here comes a transcendence for Houston Outlaws. Manny used his Valkyrie as well though.
And a boost on Nomi again. He's hopping his way over to the point. Cool Matt.
Scrambling, Baby Bay with the attack visor already, pushing Houston back. They gotta wait that ultimate out. Oh, Baby Bay trying to predict the recall, but it looks like Jake wasn't there, or Linkster rather wasn't there. Boink there with the res onto Jake though.
That was a risky resurrection, but they still pull it off. Baby Bay demecking Cool Matt now. Cool Matt on the run. Hunted down by Dante, not quite finishing him off.
Well, he's not a big threat right now. You go after Muma right now if you're Dante. You've got the sound barrier going after the backlines. Now can he finish off Rockets? He can with a pistol whip. Takes down the Omnic Monk, and Dante helping his team hold this point. Boink in a lot of trouble. Sleepy with 2 at the end. Cool Matt's still a bit low if Dante can get back on him, but no, Nomi right there getting aggressive. Boink in a lot of trouble. Has to get back to spawn, and Nomi's gonna help him get there.
Not the fast way though. He's bouncing back, but there's no chance. Cool Matt can't even get onto the point.
Cover that other flank instead. And Baby Bay going after Linkster. Ooh, dangerous moment. The pulse bomb comes out. The Baby Bay backs off. Boink in a lot of trouble, low health. Baby Bay turns his sights though and doesn't get him back onto the Tracer in time. Full hog now for Nevix. That's big. Jake lost that ultimate. Now Nevix down, so Houston not out of this one just yet. They are waltzing onto the point, and there's not much Moth can do other than delay it a bit more, and Houston will flip it back in their favor.
Yeah, you don't want to use both of those support ultimates position from the side of the Shock here, and that's cost them about 50% on this point. And it might cost them more.
Raucous.
Well, Resurrection fortunately there and was behind an Orisa shield.
Houston has to get in on this one right now. San Francisco flipping the point. They get Kumak back on there. There's nearly a D-Mac. Muma down. A lot of damage from that pulse bomb. Dante right there, though, so San Francisco winning this fight at the moment. Baby Bay has them all zoned out. There's a kill on Raucous. And San Francisco, the shield, it didn't quite get him. Coolmat, though, demeched, and Linkser gets the kill onto Sleepy, so maybe Shock can hold on to this, but it's not going to be easy. There goes Moth. No more supports for San Francisco as we're into 99-99.
All the halts.
Self-destruct. Not getting any kills from that one. It's on to Baby Bay. He's so close to the barrage. He's got to stay alive. He's got the barrage. There it is, the kill on Muma. He goes down, but Raucus is back again. San Francisco, though, will hold this one. Linkser down, and they will win the ball 2-0.
At the end there, the gamble wasn't even demech. San Francisco Shock really failing when it comes to target selection right now.
Oh, Muma on the Roadhog now. Linkser did fall early, but there's a rip tire on the Baby Bay. Dante and Nevix come back to answer the Coolmat, and that's going to be another take taken by San Francisco. That's right. Oh, but not if you're hacked. Muma hacked before he can use the ultimate. And that's going to be the ticket for San Francisco to maybe finish this one up. Yeah, Muma down before the whole hog is used. 10 seconds remaining for San Francisco, but it looks like they may just be able to get the payload going. They will.
Wow.
Close one.
Baby Bay will be joining him on the sniper.
And this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, Linkser! That's a big one, losing that first duel, Widow v Widow. We talk about how Linkser pushing off the damage that Jake started, and Shock having a hard time getting onto the point. Now Muma zoning out. The revenge of the Winston is real. There goes Sleepy, and overtime kicks off. Boink with the kill on Nevix before he can remake, and Shock nearly pushed off this payload for good here on the attack. Houston all but has this defense wrapped up, and that should be about it. Houston Outlaws with a great hold on Hollywood. Now to keep him alive. Now both support ultimates come in for San Francisco, and Linkser looking for victims with the blade. Nomi manages to survive longer than you normally would.
Dante with the riptire coming back into the point right now. You can see it rolling.
Yeah, but Jake finds it. So at the last moment, maybe Houston's got what it takes to take the point. They do. They get the payload moving. And now if you're San Francisco, despite that long hold, I think you really got to be sweating.
You still have 2.5 minutes.
But not a whole lot. He's still pretty healthy at the moment. The duel with Raucus. Baby Bay wins the sniper trade with Linkser. And it's looking okay for Houston. They've got the numbers advantage right now. Just Nevix and Moth left over with that Valkyrie.
Baby Bay.
Somehow, some way. But Baby Bay needs to pick up some kills, and he needs to do it right now. Coming around the side, starts off with Coolmat. Good start from Baby Bay, but that payload is nearly there. Nomi, the only one standing between Houston and victory. Moth down, though. And without that mercy, without Baby Bay, Houston might be able to grind this one out. There's only so much Dante can do, and now Muma with another primal raid.
Nevix is back on the Genji.
That should have been through it, though. That's going to be a map won by the Houston Outlaws. They go down and contest it at some point. And now Linkser under pressure. That's right. Valkyrie comes in. Urbani had been used a bit earlier here, Jake. It's a kill onto Dante, actually. So maybe Houston can push this one back, but no, Nevix comes in, and Linkser smacked down after he takes out Sleepy. It's a diva battle on the payload. Mortal Kombat, but oh, Coolmat not able to work.
No, he's not. If Jake going to come in and try and finish off these kills, but all he can do is stall the cart. So Banny used the...
Coolmat out of the mech already. Sleepy in a little bit of trouble. Did the stick happen? No, not quite. Didn't get the kill on the Zenyatta in the end anyway. Jake avoiding that self-destruct. Oh, he can't get Nevix before he gets back in. Now the res comes in for Bonnie, trying to bring people back. Coolmat back in the fray anyway. And now the Widow duel at close range here. By Benamine, Linkser. Oh, gets a kill on the Baby Bay. Can't stop this guy.
Is saving this map for the Outlaws right now. He is clutching when his team looks like they're about to lose. Can't clutch on that one, but Muma and Banny are still alive.
Yeah, that's right. Trying to hold as long as they can. Linkser started it. Now they need to finish this defensive fight. Banny down already. There goes Raucus. Coolmat back on the payload again. Maybe now can't get that ultimate off in time, so that should be point B. It will be. Okay, so San Francisco. Absolutely. Baby Bay with another Widow win. And now Nevix finds the kill on the Raucus, actually, so the payload might actually be able to move forward a bit. Coolmat desperately trying to get away. He can't. There's a D-Mech, and there's a kill from Baby Bay. San Francisco setting up the end of this one, maybe. Oh, wow, what a stick onto Jake and Muma as they come out. And the Transcendence not helping too much. That's 2 support ultimates used for Houston. The res comes in. They were able to use the Transcendence to allow Bonnie to get Jake back into the fight.
Yeah, covering their point with the Resurrection and the Transcendence, but I just don't think that's going to be enough with Dante going crazy on them.
It was a valiant effort, but now you're coming in one by one, and that Zenyatta, you know, fighting on his own. Not a whole lot you can do.
There's another pulse.
So easy. They come up the stairs, just pulse bomb him. Down to the Mercy, the res comes through. Dante comes back up, and Moth still alive for the moment anyway, but Moth finished off by Muma now, and Jake gets sleepy, so both Transcendents, or both supports rather, down for San Francisco Shock.
Yeah, they still have some ways to deal with this to stall it out. They are not going to use the self-destruct, so there was a call there from the side of the Shock to give up that point. They knew they had stalled it out enough.
Oh no.
The split spawns on the forward side. No. Yeah, you can't make that play. That's a play that you would never have made in the Mercy meta of stage 1. It's not really an option. It's a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Elixir finally down. Sleepy finds the kill, but can Shock translate that into a hold? Not going to be easy now with Coolmat running people over like that. There goes Sleepy, and that should be point B.
Novi's starting to get punished for going too deep, but the Shock are lacking coordination on these dives.
Shock turns around to handle the aggression from Muma. There goes Moth. They lost their Mercy now. And I don't know. Houston Outlaws getting very close.
Baby Bay coming out with the Roadhog, trying to provide as much HP onto the court as he can.
Shock though, Sleepy with the kill onto Raucus, everybody else coming through at just the right time, 15 seconds remaining, and Nomi there with the cleanup. There goes Sleepy, but it's Linkser and Muma on their own to try to finish this one.
I mean, there's not going to be pressure on a Linkser now, however, with Baby Bay on the Roadhog. Nevix is going to switch over to the...
In play, Linkser backs away. That rhymes a lot. But it's a last fight on the payload. Nomi with the kill on the Coolmat. They may have done it. There goes Raucus. Overtime expiring. And with Sleepy falling, I don't think it's going to be enough for Houston. Muma on the point, but he's on his own. There's a pulse bomb. Can't survive it. Overtime ticking. And it's only Jake between Houston and defeat. Staying alive for as long as he can, but there goes OT, and there goes the win for San Francisco Shock. They will take this series 3-1. And
the main pick was brilliant, Doa. The Shock knew that they had to cut off the sightline for Linkser.
Check out our website at actionesports.com to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.